What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to Russo Productions. You guys, in today's video, we're going to be talking about Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars and some of the salaries that have been revealed, you guys, for Robert Downey Jr. and the Russo Brothers. It is crazy to me. I really want to know what the budget for both of these films are going to end up being. It's going to be on a bigger scale, bigger than Avengers Endgame, you guys. It's going to be massive. But Disney's got money. Deadpool and Wolverine, you guys, as of today, will break $500 million. $500 million in what, 4 to 5 days? It's looking to break $1 billion by next week, you guys. The fact that this movie is so rewatchable. I can watch this movie at least 4 or 5 times in theaters, you guys. I have no issues with it. The rewatchability for Deadpool and Wolverine is so good. That's why it's going to make $1 billion. When your film is rewatchable multiple times and you want to see it again and again, you're going to make bank at the bank, you guys. But I'm excited for Deadpool and Wolverine. You know, congratulations to, the whole team. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, Sean Levy, and everybody involved, because that shit was absolutely fantastic, you guys. I cannot wait. But what do we know about Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars? Well, Doomsday releases in May 2026 and Secret Wars releases in May in 2027. It's only a year apart. So they're more than likely going to be filming both of these films back to back, you guys. It's going to be a year-long production. Oh my God. That is going to be insane. And the Russo Brothers are going to be coming back to direct both films. Stephen McFeely, you guys, is going to be writing both of the films. He wrote Endgame and Infinity War. So it's safe to say that the writer being chosen for these next 2 Avengers films has all the experience in the world when dealing with a bunch of characters. I mean, look at Infinity War and Endgame, you guys. So we can rest assured, I feel like, at least for the script's behalf, it will be on par with some of the earlier Avengers games, or even not even better. The composer for the last 4 Avengers movies is going to be coming back to compose this film Doomsday as well, you guys. I can't wait to hear the theme. I really want to know how the Avengers theme is going to feel. I want to know how Doom's theme is going to feel. Doom's theme has to feel absolutely terrifying, you guys. It has to have that weight. It has to have that presence. It is important, really important. And Robert Downey Jr. will appear as Dr. Doom in both of the films. It's a no-brainer. He's replacing Kang, apparently, you guys. The Fantastic Four and the Thunderbolts will both appear in Doomsday and Secret Wars. I mean, of course, the Fantastic Four is going to play a big significant part in both of these films, especially when you're dealing with Doom. He is a Fantastic Four villain. You know what I mean? There's no way you can introduce Dr. Doom and not introduce, the Fantastic Four. Downey is rumored to appear in, the next, the up-and-coming Fantastic Four film, which is, it started shooting today. So I'm hoping it's in some kind of post-credit scene, because like I stated in one of my recent videos, you have to start planting the seeds of Dr. Doom right now. And it's kind of hard, realistically, because nothing comes out other than Agatha All Along at the end of the year. And Doom is not going to show up at the end of that. That makes no kind of sense unless he's working with Mephisto. It's a possibility, but you have to start planting the seeds right now for Dr. Doom, for your next big bad, you guys. There has to be the weight. There has to be the gravitas. It has to be the impactful importance, you guys. It cannot be like Kang. It can't. But moving on, you guys, we got to talk about the paydays. Oh, sorry. Doomsday begins filming at the second quarter of 2025 in London, you guys. So expect some nice set photos. I'm hoping they go really authentic. I'm hoping they build these massive sets. I want it to feel really good, you guys. I love the fact that they, well, at least for Deadpool and Wolverine, they were building sets like crazy. And the whole TVA section in Deadpool and Wolverine, that was all, built. That was a set. That's what I love about these films. I hate when it's all on a green screen, or they're using that whole technology that they use for the Batman and the Mandalorian. It makes it feel so fake, you guys. Honestly, it really does. But let's talk about the paydays, you guys, for Robert Downey Jr. and the Russo Brothers. This is crazy. So Downey's getting paid significantly more than $80 million to star in both films, you guys, as Dr. Doom. More than $80 million, you guys. Holy shit. He has also only agreed to return in one condition, is that the Russo Brothers come back and direct Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret War. So without them, there is no Downey. So it's coming full circle. His relationship with the Russo Brothers after, Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame was so great. He loved the experience. He's like, yo, we need them. I'm not coming back if, we're going to have a whole fresh face directing these Avengers films. They don't understand the scope and scale of these movies when you have the Russo brothers who damn near did 3 Avengers movies. Civil War is Avengers 2.5. We can all agree on that, you guys. It really is. But not only that, you guys, Downey, he's also getting some perks. This is wild to me. So he gets private jet travels, he gets dedicated security, and a whole trailer encampment, you guys. He is being treated like royalty on these Marvel sets. It is going to be absolutely crazy. I mean, private jets, travel, his own security. I mean, look, is Downey worth the money? Yes. He's been the face of the Infinity Saga. He's made them a lot of money, but Marvel also took care of Downey as well in that Infinity Saga. It's been reported, you guys, that he made from the Infinity Saga, his tenure as Iron Man, from Iron Man all the way to Endgame, about $500 to $600 million, you guys. Let that sink in. And in tenure, in a decade, he made $500 to $600 million as playing Iron Man. That is crazy. That's on a whole nother level. But Joe and Anthony Russo, you guys, will apparently get paid $80 million to direct both films. They won't have no back end, though. So no back end at the box office and all the success that it has and all the money, extra money it's going to make. They won't get any of that, but apparently Downey will. I want to know the budget for this movie, or the budget for both of these movies. Because when you're paying your directors $80 million, okay, that's $80 million, and then Downey's making more than $80 million, what it's stated, you're looking at possibly just $200 million in a salary between your directors and your star. What about everybody else? The cost of production, everybody else's salary, shooting on location, all of that shit equates and adds up. So the budget for these movies are going to be so big, way bigger than Avengers Endgame ever was. And Downey got paid bank from Avengers Endgame. He got paid a lot of money. So I'm thinking that these movies combined, the budget could look up to north of $800 to $900 to $1 billion for both of these movies. There is an extreme amount of confidence that they have in these next 2 Avengers movies. But you also have to take into accountability that, the Infinity Saga came out before the pandemic. So the movie theater experience was very different. Inflation was very different at the time. So it's a gamble. But Marvel must feel so confident in what they have right now to pay all this money for these next 2 movies. By all means, spread your bread whatever you want to, right? It's your money. Do whatever you want to do with it. You know what I mean? The Russo brothers definitely did earn it. You know what I mean? Look at the work of history: Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. All bangers, arguably in the top 10 of MCU films of all time. So it's not like these people don't deserve their money. You know what I mean? It's crazy to me how much is being spent on these next 2 films. It is like I said, once that budget gets revealed, I think we're all going to jump out of our chairs and just be like, holy crap, that is absolutely crazy. And like I said, you still have to pay the cast, the rest of the cast. So you're possibly your Chris Evans or Chris Hemsworth, you know what I mean? Your Anthony Mackies, your Hugh Jackmans, your Tobey Maguires, your Nicolas Cages as Ghost Rider, you know what I mean? Apparently, this has been reported multiple times that Secret Wars is definitely going to be a legacy film with all these returning actors from, their previous Marvel roles. You know what I mean? So how much is this going to cost just for the cast alone, you guys? It is going to be insane. But I'm still excited. I'm still excited for both Avengers film. I cannot wait, you guys. I am so intrigued by this idea of the anchor bangs and, their particular timelines. And there's a big question right now. Who's the anchor bang in the main MCU 616 timeline? I know Matt Shackman said Scarlet Witch, but I was like, why would it be Scarlet Witch? She's dead. I don't think it is Scarlet Witch. And a lot of people think it's Spider-Man, but I'm like, can it be Spider-Man? It's a Sony-owned character, but they're sharing the rights. I don't know if it can be Spider-Man, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this whole anchor bang and, how it leads up to Doomsday and, Secret Wars. I can't wait, you guys. I'm really excited for these next 2 Avengers movies. They are going to be ginormous. Like I said, if we thought Avengers Infinity War and Endgame were big, just freaking wait. It is going to be so big, you guys. But post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought about this brief little small update for both films. Salaries for, RDJ and the Russo brothers. Thoughts and opinions. Do you think it's too much money? And where do you think the budget is going to end up being? Post your comments down below. And of course, thank you guys for taking time out of your day for watching SeaWorld Productions. Peace.